Today we're going to make homemade butter. I'm going to use heavy cream. I guess I should do it this way. Now you can use organic cream, you can use whatever you can get. Remember, we're learning how to do these things in the city. So whatever it is that you're able to get is what we're going to use. You can do this with an electric mixer. I have just always done it with something like the Kitchen Plus. And we're just going to keep stirring it until it's butter. Just a suggestion, but these used to come with caps for the pour nozzle, for the pour spout. They do not. So I have taken the cap that was on the milk, on the heavy cream, and just placed it over top to keep the spillage down. At this point, we have whipped topping, but we're going to go just a little bit longer to turn it into butter. Okay, so we are at the point that it is now butter and impossible to stir. We probably have been spinning for about 10-11 minutes. What we're going to do now is the liquid inside there is actually buttermilk. We're going to pour that off. And that we'll actually use to make biscuits. If you're not going to make anything with it right away, you can freeze it. Now, so that we can keep the butter for a week or two in the fridge, if it were to last that long, we're going to move to the next step. I'm going to get the butter out of here. And now we have to wash the butter. We're back in just a minute. The next step is to take a little bit of ice water and pour it in. And what we're going to do is work out the rest of the buttermilk that's in here. If you leave it in there, it doesn't let the butter last as long. As you can see when I squeeze it, Now they have fancy butter paddles. But this, all it is exactly these with grooves in them. I have them at the house, and it's really not worth the extra money. Okay, we'll pour this off. And as Steve says, we'll rinse, lather, and repeat until the water is no longer cloudy. And we're doing this, squeezing it, in case there's any pockets where the milk is still. Lodged between. And I'll pour off again. Give it another rinse. And as you can see this time, well, it's clouding up a little bit more, so we might have to go for a fourth rinse. And this appears to be the last rinse. So let me go ahead and pour this off. Now I'm going to squeeze it out just a little bit more, just to make sure that I have all the water, all the liquid out of it. And it appears I do. I'll be back in a moment. I'm going to add approximately a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now you don't have to do that. If you want unsalted butter, that's fine. But now we're going to mix the salt in. So I'm just adding the salt and mixing it really well. Then we'll form it, place it on a plate, and in the refrigerator. If you have a butter mold, you could use, that would be fine. Otherwise, just kind of make a stick out of it. And there you go. It's butter. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And have a good day.